Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
My friend, what is the lifestyle that you envision yourself living? Have you thought about it? Have you dreamt it? Have you spoken it into existence? Have you written it down? You know, what gets written gets done. When we write things on paper, we achieve them on purpose. Writing connects you, makes a bond with you and destiny. Whatever it is that you can see yourself achieving, whatever lifestyle that you would like to live, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for a sign? Are you waiting for the right time, the right situations, the right circumstance? I too was waiting on this. And for the longest time, I allowed fear to get in the way of my own freedom. You see, I wanted to be financially free. I wanted to be free to roam, free to travel, free to go wherever, free to do whatever, free to be whoever. And I didn't know that the only barrier between me and destiny was my mind. Belief was the barrier. Belief was the buffer in my life. My belief that these things weren't possible now was blocking me from all that was possible. My belief that these things that I wanted to achieve, the lifestyle I wanted to live, was only for those select few, those celebrities, those people who made their dreams happen, the ones I was living vicariously through, the ones I was content to watch. And it wasn't until I realized that the life you want is not for the chosen few, but for the few who choose. My friend, your dreams may not be years away. Your dreams may be just a few decisions away, just a few actions away, just a few choices away. The dream is in the decision, my friend. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a place. I didn't have anything before I set off from Texas to California. But the moment I said, I'm doing this, and the moment I said, it is done, when I claimed that, all was provided. The car was provided, transportation provided, shelter provided, a home provided, rent paid for, everything paid for. I had everything I needed, and it all rested on one decision: to take the leap of faith so that the net would appear. The net's not coming until you take that leap, my friend. Often we wait and wait and wait and wait until circumstances and situations change. But may they ever change? Is someday ever coming? Don't wait, my friend. Don't wait for the right things to happen, for the right events to take place before you make that move. Make that move, and the right events will take place. You see, the power is in the decision. The universe doesn't understand when I have this car, I will. Or when I have this thing, I will. Or when I have the money, I will. When you say that you need something in order to do something, you will continue to need that something. And when you finally get that something, you may need something else. But when you say, I'm doing this, even though I don't know how it's going to work out, I don't know what I'm going to do, I don't know, I don't have a plan, but I'm going to take this step. The universe sees that decision and it meets you right where you are with whatever is necessary for you to get to that next step. As Martin Luther King once said, faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Take that step, my friend. Take that step on faith, and you may find your freedom. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm Podcast here in San Antonio, Texas. The open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I pray that you received a kind message, letting you know that you can always take that leap. Your destiny is not a few years away, but a few decisions away. Once you make that decision, everything changes. But until you change, will anything change? Share this episode with a like-minded individual learning and growing, becoming their greatest version just like you, being all they can be. Taking that leap of faith. Pay it forward so more can hear the message. And if this is your very first time receiving this podcast, welcome, my friend. Definitely subscribe for more inspirational messages like this. And if you feel compelled to support, consider opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw, clicking that little support button there. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you to all the wonderful supporters who continue to donate and contribute to the podcast. You are the lifeblood. Much love to you. Have a wonderful and blessed day or night, wherever you are. And as always, take care. Hey there, my friend. So you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.